Isabella Vogel, and today we are reading my book called The Two Best Friends. Once upon a time, there were two best friends, Rose and Sarah. Wait, I'm not telling you about them being friends. I'm telling you about them being enemies. It happened in kindergarten when Sarah came up to Rose and poured chocolate milk on Rose's lap. Rose screamed, "Why'd you do that?" "You tripped me," Sarah screamed back. "I didn't mean to, and I did say sorry," Rose growled. "I don't care if you did it on purpose or not. All I care is you getting in trouble," said Rose with a very bratty tone. Rose got so mad that she tackled Sarah to the ground, and they started fighting like crazy wild animals. Minutes later, one of the kids yelled, "The principal's coming!" Rose and Sarah didn't care about the principal. All they wanted to do was win the fight. At the same time, the principal snarled loudly, "Principal's office now!" They looked at each other and stuck their tongues out. After they got out of the principal's office, they glared at each other, but then walked back to their classes. Everybody in kindergarten is thankful that Rose and Sarah were in different classes, because if they were in the same class, it would be miserable. Later that day, Rose and Sarah's teachers told them that they would be doing a school science fair. Rose and Sarah had a plan when they heard the news. Their plan was that they would make their projects and destroy their own projects at their school, and then tell the teachers that the other one had done it. What they didn't know was that they both would get in trouble. When Rose and Sarah brought their projects into school, they waited a little bit and then broke their own project. After they broke their projects, they ran up to the teachers and yelled at the same time, "Somebody broke my project!" And then Rose and Sarah noticed each other. They stared at each other until their teacher yelled at them, "Principal's office now!" Rose and Sarah just glared at each other when they heard the news that they were suspended for 2 weeks. After they came back from suspension, their teachers told them that they were doing another project. They were mixing up the kids from the other two classes and putting them in partners. And guess who were partners now? Rose and Sarah. They were so mad that they threw chairs across the room. The next day, they came back to school, but they didn't talk to each other the whole day. When Rose suggested that they need to work on their project, Sarah just yawned and said, "No, you need to work on our project." Rose said, "Fine," and got to work. When she was done, she said to Sarah, "So, do you like it?" Sarah said, "No, I don't. It looks ugly." Right after that, Sarah began making a different project. When Sarah was done, she asked Rose, "What do you think?" Rose said, "No, it looks ugly. But I know what we can do to make it perfect for both of us." Sarah said, "How?" "We work together and combine our projects, and then it will look perfect together." "That's a really good idea," said Sarah. So they got to work. Sarah and Rose thought they would be yelling at each other the whole time, and it was different. They talked a lot about their life, and then they noticed they had a lot in common. And Rose was beginning to like Sarah, so she asked her if she wanted to be friends. Sarah exclaimed, "No, I want to be best friends." They both agreed with a pinky swear and hugged each other. The next day at school, everybody was waiting at the front door with their phones on video, waiting for Sarah and Rose to come in, fighting and yelling at each other. When Sarah and Rose came in, they took 2 steps in the school and yelled, "We are best friends now." Everybody was surprised and happy they got it on video. When it was lunchtime, they sat next to each other and didn't fight at all. Even the teachers were shocked. So they started to put Rose and Sarah on more projects together. They did everything together. If one was going to the party, the other one was going too. and they are all still friends to this day. That's the story of the two best friends, written by Isabella.